Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Great to see you. Let's wait for everyone log in and join. Good morning, all. So while we're waiting for the rest of the group to log in to prepare for the class, have your blocks close to you if you usually use them for your practice. We are going to focus on spine this morning. So we'll warm up the neck, the shoulders. We'll work a little bit more on the thoracic spine rotation to prepare the spine for the day ahead of us. We'll work towards improving the posture, so a bit of a movement through the upper back as well as lifting into the chest, bringing the shoulder blades together and gently releasing to the lower back. So literally whole of the spine will get some loving this morning. Great to see you all. Welcome to the class and let's all meet lying down on our backs. So make yourself comfortable. Lie down on your back and have your knees nice and tight in towards your chest. Pull them nice and close towards you. You can either link your fingers or just have the palms on the top of your shins, whatever works nice for you. And just let your back of your shoulders to fall heavy to the earth. Let your lower back to press onto the earth as you start gently rocking from side to side, massaging that lower back. With your eyes closed, start noticing your breath. Take control of your breaths as we take in a deep, long inhales through the nose. A nice deep, long exhales through the nose. Throughout the class, just pay attention to your body and what your body is telling you. I'm here to guide you through the sequence, but you listen to your own body and choose a version or variation of the pose that works for you this morning. Take one last breath as you are, filling up the lungs with fresh air, waking up the body, waking up the mind. And as you exhale, completely let go and soften. Now remember, link your fingers just on the top of your right knee as we extend the left leg all the way down to the floor. Press the back of the left thigh to the floor as you drive your right knee all the way into your chest. Keep pressing the lower back to the floor as you start bringing a bit of a movement into the right hip joints. Noticing how the lower back is feeling this morning and perhaps continue to work with the eyes closed with the first part of the class. From here, we bring it into the supine spine twist. Go really easy with the first twist. Just extend the right arm out to the side with the palm to face up as we let the right knee to drop towards the left side of your mat. It doesn't have to touch the floor, so try not to forcefully pull it down. Just let your left palm to guide the thigh to come a little closer to the earth. Once you then start gently looking over the right shoulder as we press the back of your right shoulder to the earth. Notice how the neck is feeling. Notice if the right shoulder has lifted off the floor. If it has, then maybe you went a little too far too soon. So lift the right knee a little higher and let the right shoulder to press down. Feel a nice twist happening through the whole of the back of your right shoulder to the mid-back, all the way down to the hip. Keep sending your breath to the lower back. One last breath as we are just finding more length, more space somewhere in the center line of the spine. And bring it back through to center. Your right knee to go straight as we switch the legs. The left knee to come all the way into your chest. Press the lower back to the floor as you press the right thigh to the earth. Other side. So now we're gently moving through that left hip. Pull the left knee nice and close towards the chest. Little movement here. Noticing the left hip joint, noticing the inner thigh. And just send your breath wherever you start feeling the sensation. One last breath here. Nice, guys, and extend your left arm out to the side. As we start bringing the left knee to the right side of your mat, we're going to the opposite direction. The back of your left shoulder stays glued to the floor. Nothing is changing there. We just let the left inner knee to try to come nice and close to the floor. The right palm here is to help you and to guide your thigh a little closer without pressing, without pushing anywhere. Just let the gravity to take hold. One last breath here. Breathing in and out. Through the nose. Gorgeous work. Let's return back through the center. Keep both of your knees bent. Just have the feet nice and flat on the floor, nice and close to your sitting bones. We're coming into the bridge pose. Have your palms on either side of the hips for support. Press the palms down to the floor as you start keeping the spine of the floor one vertebra at a time. So start lifting the tail, start squeezing into the glutes. Draw your knees a little closer towards one another as you lift the middle back off the floor. Come a little higher at the top of your shoulders as you bring your chest nice and close to your chin, chin to your chest. Keep your tail tucked under so your lower back stays nice and long and spacious as we now beautifully stretching the front part of your body as we're waking up and working the back body. Start slowly bringing the spine back to the floor, one vertebra at a time. Create a big wave through the spine. Gorgeous work. We'll do that one more time. Next time you inhale, start peeling the spine up the floor. This time, take your arms with you. Start lifting the arms off the floor. The fingers are reaching up. Lift the lower back off the floor. Lift the middle back. And then bring your arms all the way over your head so the back of your palms are pressing onto the floor. Waking up those shoulders at the same time. Press the soles of your feet strongly to the floor. Keep your elbow tucked under, lift the chest a little closer to your chin as you're reaching with the fingertips all the way over your head to the space behind you. One last breath here, feel the energy flowing through the back of your legs. Keep your arms as they are pressed to the back of your mat, to the mat over your head as you start bringing the spine back down to the floor, one vertebra at a time. Keep your arms as they are now. Notice the big length through the spine as well as the side body. And you weight the spine all the way down to the earth. Gorgeous work. Bring both of your knees back into your chest. Take the back of your thighs as you rock up to sit. Take a couple of rocks to massage the whole of the length of your spine. And let's all meet in a seated position. Lovely work. I want you to have the right leg at the front of your left. Right leg at the front of your left. Find the top of your sitting bones to sit on and to let your palms to rest on the top of your thighs. Gently squeeze the shoulder blades together as we broaden in through the collarbones, lift the heart center. And we start gently moving into your neck. So tilt your left, right into your right shoulder. Chin to your chest, still right with the eyes closed, and notice where you're holding attention. Maybe the back of your neck, maybe the side of your neck. Slowly bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Chin just a little higher. And go the same way down. Left ear to your left shoulder. Chin to your chest. Go nice and slow. Explore the movement and pause where you feel that tension, where you feel that it's the stress. We inhale in that way. Whatever you do, just move slow with awareness, with control. One last breath here. Keeping the shoulders nice and heavy, heart lifting. Let's all meet back in the center with the head nice and high. On inhale, think about the crown area, reaching just a little higher. So we grow a little taller. And on the exhale, send your chest further forward as you gently squeeze the shoulder blades together as we round through the sitting bones to the earth. Next time, inhale, sweep your arms out to the side, spread those fingers nice and wide. Start looking up to the ceiling as you find your palms to find one another. Reach the fingertips up to the sky. And as you exhale, start reaching all the way forward as you find the floor at the front of your legs. Keep your spine nice and long, so we need to keep lengthening through the spine. It's the first thing in the morning, so get the spine with a length, with a space between every single vertebra. Perhaps walk those fingertips further forward on the inhale. And on the exhale, keep the length. You're drawing your sitting bones to the floor as you start tucking the chin to your chest and bringing the forehead a little closer to the earth. See if you can walk those hands further forward. Keep lengthening. Think about the opposition here. Fingertips crawling forwards as you press the sitting bones down to the earth. Next time you inhale, lift the head off the floor just a little higher, so we can roll the heads off to the right side of your mat and out of your mat. Now lengthen through the left side of your body as I want you to continue to walk your hands all the way off to the right side. And then maybe place the left palm on the top of your right to intensify the sensation. Pay attention to your left hip and left sitting bone. Left thigh strongly pressed into the floor as we get to the length through the left side of your body. Start slowly making your way up into the seated position as your left palm to find the right knee and fingertips of your right hand the space behind you into a gentle twist. We grow in tall on inhale, so use the fingertips of your right hand as a kickstand so we can keep lengthening. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together as you rotate through the mid back. So the chest is leading away here, and the neck is just following the movement of the spine as we're just casually looking over the right shoulder. Try not to force your neck into the twist. It's all about the mid back to the thoracic spine and the chest expanding. Now the breath, bring everything back through the center and both of our hands on the top of your knees. Couple of seated cats and cows. On the inhale, roll the shoulders down a bit as we lean forward. I'm going to keep the spine long. Chin forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And on the exhale, we press the palms at the top of your thighs as you curl out the body. Ground through the spine, tuck your chin in, and all the way back, roll back through the sitting bones as much as you can. Let's do this twice more. I want to make the movements big. Start moving from the pelvis, so the pelvis will tilt forwards. The rest of the spine is following. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and feel the activation of the back. And on the exhale, we round the spine. Keep holding onto the front of your knees or your shins as you roll back through the sitting bones. Massive round. Separate your shoulder blades. Roll back, tap your chin to your chest. One more time like that. Looking great, guys. Keep moving with the breath. We're connecting your momentum to your breath. All the way forward with the inhale. And all the way back as we exhale. The leg is moving with you. Gorgeous. Let's all meet back in the center and just change the crossing of your legs now. The left leg to kind of back of your right. Walk your feet further away from one another. Maybe drive your sitting bones back. And again, find a nice tall spine. Grow taller. On the inhale, we reach those arms up. Bring the biceps to your ears. Look up as we watch the palms to find one another. Drive your thumbs towards the space behind you. Lift through the heart center. And on the exhale, start hinging forward from the hips. So the pelvis will tilt forwards. And the rest of the spine is following. Keep that length. Find a gentle release around the lower back, the outside hip. Inhale to lengthen just a little bit more. Each breath. We go a little forward. And now start softening to the shape as you bend your elbows, tucking the chin to your chest as you try to bring the forehead all the way down to the earth. Take an extra breath here. Each inhale is an opportunity to lengthen, to grow, to create more space somewhere. And each exhale is an opportunity to let go and release just a little bit more. Start walking your hands off to the left side. This time, keep pressing the right sitting bone down to the floor. So we're getting a nice big length through the right side of your body as we walk the hands off to the left. Keep your chest nice and square, so now the chest is on top of your left thigh. And maybe bring the right palm on the top of your left for more intense sensation. Draw your right arm to the floor and again, chin and chest nice and close towards one another. Start sliding those hands back through the center. Your left right palm will find the left knee and your left hand just to space behind you. Wherever you can comfortably reach, press the fingertips there. As you open up your chest out to the side. Again, remember the neck is just following the movements of the spine. So keep it nice and long. The chest is leading away as you use the right palm to help you to intensify the twist. The core stays nice and tight, and we're using the core and the spine muscles to create a twist, to rinse the spine, to wake up the digestive system, to wake up the internal organs. One last breath here. And start slowly returning back through to the center. Lovely, very nice. Just roll through the knees, so coming to a tabletop hover will work for you. And let's all meet at the back of your mat in all fours. Press the tops of your feet to the floor, and then you have your shoulders over your wrists. On the inhale, start dropping the belly to the floor, roll the shoulders down and away from your ears, moving through cats and cows, chin forward. And on the exhale, round through the spine as you separate your shoulder blades. Tuck your chin to your chest and then really hollow out through the body. Make the movements big. 2 more times like this. Still moving with the breath. On the inhale, dropping the belly to the earth and look forward. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And on the exhale, we round the spine. Focus on the space between the shoulder blades, like someone is lifting you up through the t-shirt all the way up to the ceiling. One more time like that. Then it drops to the earth, shoulders down and away from your ears. And look forward, maybe slightly up. And on the exhale, we round the spine as you separate the shoulder blades, tucking the chin all the way down to your chest. Lovely. Next time, inhale, bring your spine into the neutral position, curl your toes under, and lift those hips up and back into a downward facing your back. Keep your knees down. We press the palms to the floor like you will slide the mat away from you. As we drive your heels to the floor by your knees, space generously bend here. As I want you to focus on the length of the spine and the alignment of your shoulders. Having the armpits in towards your ears as you separate the shoulder blades, and the lower back stays nice and spacious. Keep the neck nice and loose as you're gazing down towards the feet. One last breath. See if you can straighten out those legs just a little bit more, but no pressure. Then start slowly walking your feet all the way towards your hands, one foot at a time. Bend those knees as much as you need to, so we can walk those hands all the way to the front of your mat. Take your time to get there. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Once you arrive at the front of your mat, link your fingers and place the palms at the back of your head. Tuck your chin to your chest as you drive your elbows in towards one another. And we are here in this little ragdoll pose variation, where you hold them to the back of your head and driving the chin a little closer to your chest. Think about your head pressing down, so we're using the weight of your arms to stretch out through the neck and separate the first and the second vertebra of the spine at the neck. So think about your neck being nice and long and lean. Elbows are nice and close towards one another. Now press the soles of your feet to the floor. Keep your chin tucked into your chest. Keep your arms at the back of your head as we start slowly rolling up through the spine. Go really slow. Keep the upper back rounding. Keep your chin close to your chest. And then the head is the last thing to come up. Now we learn. Let go of the arms as you sweep your hands down behind your side. Bend into your knees. On inhale, circle through the arms. Reach those arms nice and high. Look up to the sky. And as you exhale, bring those palms together. Press them against one another as you bring them all the way down to the heart space. Let's do it one more time. Bend your knees. Sweep your arms out to the side. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Find a nice stretch through the whole of your body. Reach up, look up. And as you exhale, press the palms against one another as you bring them all the way to your heart space. Tuck your chin to your chest. From here, link your fingers at the back as you drive your knuckles down to the floor and squeeze those shoulder blades together. And we need to lift through the heart center as you open up the chest. Drive your thumbs further away from the sitting bones and down to the floor to lift the chest. Nice broadening through the chest. And on the exhale, bend those knees as we're returning back into the fold. Belly to your thighs. And just let your shoulders to be nice and heavy. Now we are again in a little ragdoll pose variation. Look at the movement with your neck, side to side, chin to your chest. Little yes, 7, no. Lovely work. Let go of the arms. Keep your knees bent as you bring the palms to the floor in the front of your feet. Step your feet all the way back into the high plank. We're not holding for too long. We're just dropping the knees all the way down to the floor from your plank. Keep your shoulders over your wrists, lean forward, bend your elbows, drive into the side of the ribs as we slow in and control lower all the way down to the earth. Press the tops of your feet to the floor and slide your hands forward into a Sphinx pose. Shoulders down and away from your ears as you expand through the heart center and strongly drive your elbows in towards the side of the ribs. We're starting with the chin parallel to the floor as you open up your chest. Very active through the shoulders as you keep your shoulders away from your ears, elongating through the spine. Great stretch for the upper back. From your little half circle, let your right ear to fall towards the right shoulder. Elongate through the left side of your neck. And then start bringing the chin towards the floor as close as you can get it to your chest. Now keep pressing the forearms to the floor. And then start bringing the left ear towards the left shoulder as you press the right forearm and firmly to the floor to intensify the sensation. We're going the same way back. Keep your left ear towards your left shoulder. And then start dropping the chin towards your chest. Go nice and slow, exploring the neck. And then start slowly returning with the right ear to the right shoulder as you find the release through the left side of the neck. And then back through the center, chin parallel to the floor. If you're already feeling some kind of a sensation through the mid-back and this is intense enough for you, pause here. Otherwise, I invite you to try a seal pose or come to a seal pose just by sliding the palms out at the side. Keep everything where you have in the upper back. Keep your chest open. Just hold the elbows off the floor. We don't have to go too high. Just guide your chest forward. Broaden through the collarbones. One last breath, either in your seal or your sphinx. Choice is yours. Nice and active through the glutes. As you drop the elbows down to the floor and slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Elbow stays nice and close to the side of the body. Lengthen through the crown of your head as we gazing down to the front of your mat. Pull the shoulders down and just gently use the strength of your arms to help you to lift into a low cobra. Nothing too high. Again, squeeze the shoulder blades together, waking up the muscles of the back body as we're waking up that front leg. Nothing too high, just go as high as your body allows you to go. Elbows nice and close to the ribs. Lift. And on the exhale, slowly, slowly down. Gorgeous work. Press back through the tabletop. I want you to keep your knees bent and press into the floor as you're making your way all the way back into a child's pose. Forehead to find the floor, drive your sitting onto your heels as we crawl the fingers forwards, creating the opposition. The elbows are lifted off the floor, forearms lifted off the floor as we curl those fingers steadily forward to find a length. Let your chest fall a little closer to the earth behind you for one last breath. Inhale. Exhale. After returning back through the center into your tabletop all fours. On the inhale, the right hand will reach up to the sky. Open up your chest and look at the fingertips of your right hand. See if we can try to stack the shoulders on top of one another. Inhale, hold. You have reached just a little higher. And on the exhale, you want to have yourself in. So I want you to bring the right arm underneath your left armpit and see if you can find the back of the left shoulder with your right palm. Start looking out to the side. So just have yourself in, bend your left elbow as we start bringing the right shoulder nice and close to the floor. But you keep holding onto the back of your left shoulder with the right palm. There you go. Have yourself in. Find a nice big rinse, nice big twist. The right shoulder is hovering off the floor. Press back through the center, the left finition there. As you reach the right arm up nice and high to the sky. See if you can open up a little bit more. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, lengthen. Think about the right arm like you're going to have yourself in. The right palm will find the back of your left shoulder, the back of your shoulder blades. Give yourself a nice big hug, bend your left elbow as the right shoulder stays hovering off the floor. Twist out to the side. Nice, guys. Return back through the center for one more last time. The right arm will reach up, look up. And on the exhale, thread it all the way through as your right arm slides down into a 30-meter pose. Now the right shoulder can find the floor. We're going to hold you for a few breaths. So get yourself nice and comfortable. And I'll talk you through different variations and options here. So your water will come to stay as you are already, with the right palm facing up to the sky and your left palm just in the front of your face. I like to use my left hand to press into the floor so I can lean off to the right side a little bit more to find an internal stretch. Making sure the hips to stay square and the twist is happening from the mid back. If you would like to start walking your left hand all the way towards the front of your mat, so now your left bicep is on the top of your left heel. Stay in each pose for a breath or two, just notice how that feels, and maybe this is where you like to stay. If you'd like to explore a little more, bend your left elbow with your left palm to find the lower back, or the inside of your right hip crease. 3 different options, 3 different variations to choose from. We all different, we all unique, so it doesn't matter which one you add. Just honor what you have and enjoy the stretch. Feel the release through the back of your right shoulder, through the mid back, down to the lower back and hips. Wherever you are, we're going to take a final breath here. Inhale through the nose. And a big breath out. Beautiful. Return back through the center. The left palm to press onto the floor as you lift back into the tabletop. We go straight onto the other side. So we adjust shoulders over your wrists, knees underneath your hips. Inhale the left arm to reach up to the sky. Go nice and easy with the first one. Cross extend, get quite tight. And then bring the left arm underneath your chest. Hold onto the back of your right shoulder. Bend your right elbow. Like when we bring the left shoulder to the floor, but don't touch it. Keep it active. Twist as much as you can. And then press the right palm to the floor as we go out of the twist. As we lift the left arm up, see if you can reach just a little higher. Open up that chest. Gorgeous. We'll do that twice more. One more time. So bring your left hand underneath the right arm and take the back of your right shoulder blade. As you bend your right elbow and drive the left shoulder nice and close to the floor, but keep it hovering, twist, the cup. And then bring it back through the starting position as your left arm will reach just a little higher. Pause here, then we open up a little more. And then we're going into the full threaded needle pose. As your left arm slides underneath your chest, left arm extends out to the side, and this is where we hold and pause. So your left arm is facing up. And then this is already where you find in a nice release, so just remain in a complete stillness. The right palm can gently press to the floor, lean off to the left side just a little bit more to find a sensation. If you would like to try, come with me as I'm going to walk my right hand towards the front of the mat. We lengthen it through the right side of your body as now the right arm. If that's close to your face and around you. Hold in here if that feels good. Otherwise, come with me as I'm going to bring my right elbow and place my palm to the lower leg and slide it all the way towards the left hip. Find what feels good. Hold there for 3 big cycles of breath. Breathing in. And breathing out. Relax the facial muscles. Relaxing the jaw. One last breath as we are. And start slowly return back through the center. Press the right hand to the floor and we'll all meet in a tabletop of fours. Curl your toes and the downward facing up is the lift as we lift those hips up and back. This time maybe straighten out those legs just a little bit more, but no force, no rush. Take one big cleansing breath here. On inhale, rise up the balls on your feet, come onto your tippy toes. Open up your lips as we take the exhale out through the mouth. One more time, big cleansing breath, inhale through the nose, rise up the balls of your feet. Side out. Heels down, hips. Lovely. Bend your knees and come to a seated position. So take your feet out to the side. Don't get those legs all the way forward, and let's all meet in a straight-legged seat. We're coming into a forward fold. Doesn't matter how low you are or how far you are with the feet. As I want you to focus a bit more on the spine. So softening your knees, gently flex your feet and place the palms on the top of your thighs. Tuck your chin to your chest and start sliding those hands forward. So usually when we come into the fold, I'm telling you to keep your spine long and straight. But because I want you to find a stretch through the whole of your length of your spine, I want you to round the spine. Start sliding the hands all the way forward. Tuck your chin to your chest and think about your forehead, leading the way down to the earth. Fold as low as you can actually start feeling the sensation from the back of your neck down to your lower back. The hamstrings might straight away turn open to you. Absolutely fine with that be. Just bring your complete stillness and heaviness into your body. Now relax your feet, relax your legs, relax your quads and your glutes. You can even let your feet slightly turn out to the side as you're bringing this into more of a restorative shape. This is the way we're going to finish the class. So get your body as comfortable as it can be here. Letting the head to be nice and heavy. Shoulders nice and broad. And just breathe. We're not looking for a certain shape. We probably are all looking completely different here. I need to find your position. We get to the left through the whole of the back body, from the back of your neck down to the hamstrings, maybe even calves. We are here for the last 3 cycles of breath. Take the last 3 exhales out through the mouth and completely let go. Inhale. Side out. See, nice guys. Big control inhale. Control exhale. Last one here. Keep your body completely heavy. And just kind of from the crown of it all the way down to your toes. Slowly rolling up through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Absolutely no rush to come up on the floor. Just coming to a cross-legged seated position, maybe still having your eyes closed as we bring the palms on the top of your thighs. Very slow and controlled neck movement. Notice how your body is feeling now after the little flow to what it was at the beginning of the class. How the shoulders, how the neck, how the mid-back as well as the lower back feeling now. So just a gentle movement, nothing too specific. Rolling each year. Roll your shoulders down and back, you should lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and see if you can keep this nice long and upright position throughout the day. Bring your palms together into your heart center as you gently tuck your chin towards your fingertips and thank yourself for your practice. That's You're right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me this morning. Hopefully, we're now ready to start the day. Any questions? I'm here. And else, I'll see you on very soon. Bye, guys. Happy Wednesday. Thank you. Bye-bye. Let's see you all. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Rainy. Thank you, Sian. Bye, Lindsay. Thank you, Jenny. Bye, Annette. Thank you, Lorraine. Good to see you. Bye, bye, Jenny.